Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Let's Play .hack Infection. Now, a little backstory right now, this comes after the anime Signs, so if you haven't watched that, you may want to watch it, etc. However, it is not necessary to watch it to be able to completely understand this. Now, you may be thinking, what happened to .hack? Well, unfortunately, it's kind of laggy on a PS2 emulator, so I'm going to play the games that I have, which is this one, and as well as the other three to this series. And then, hopefully by the end of that, I should have .hack, I should have an actual copy of it, which will then be able to run on my PS2, etc., yada yada. And without further ado, let's get into this.
Der Mann des Schattens, auf der Suche nach dem Abendrachen, ist noch nicht zurückgekommen. Der Herd der Finsternis grollt. Helba, Königin der Finsternis, stellt schließlich ein Heer auf. Alparon, König des Lichts, grüßt sie, und sie treffen sich am Fuße des Regenbogens. Die verfluchte Welle muss gemeinsam bekämpft werden. Der See von Alba brodelt. Der große Baum des Lichts fällt. Alle Macht zerfällt zu Tropfen im Tempel von Arche Köln. Wesen ohne Schatten, ihre Welt zerfällt zu nichts. Der Mann des Schattens auf der Suche nach dem Abenddrachen kehrt niemals mehr zurück.
As the Epitaph of the Twilight by Emma Welland. Now, I'll explain some more backstory into this after the first little bit.
Okay, user registration is done. Now for a name.
Yay.
Yasuhiko's probably already there waiting for me.
Yes,
I'd better hurry.
Okay. For username, which doesn't affect much, let's just stick with me. And we'll stick with Kite for the character name, because we'll just stick true to normalness. Now, there's a lot I'm going to be explaining here that's going to be probably a little bit confusing. Now, the main thing that's going to be confusing is, this is about a game, this is a game that takes place in a game, which is a little odd. Now, basically, the Epitaph of the Twilight, which was read out, was written by the, I think it was fiance of Howard Horwick, who created the world, which is the online game. Now, unfortunately, it got destroyed in a great calamity called Pluto's Kiss, which was a internet virus created by some pretty much kid, I think it was 12 or 14-ish, I don't know. And they pretty much set that virus loose and it shut down all networks, so the Epitaph of the Twilight, the original one, was lost. Now, there is an absolutely epic amount of content. No, I don't want to check my email. I want to save, because I have to format my memory card. Let's see. CC Corporation, version update. The world has been updated to version 2.75, with this elements have been added, monster tolerances, so they have physical and magical, elemental hits, which is just normal, like elemental equals double attack, treasure chests, you can get treasure chests, etc. Thank you for registering. Chaos gates and root towns are where you get everywhere. These are the world capitals: Hyla City, Dunlorig, Carmina Gallica, and Fort Oath, as well as Leah Fail. But most of these servers we can't even get to. Yasuhiko says, hey, did you finish registering? What kind of character are you? When like I said at school, you'll regret it if you use a smartass name. Aw, damn, I should have picked something better. I'm Orca in the world, so don't keep in mind that you don't want to call me by my real name, which is Yasuhiko. Just attempt, I want to call him that, but Okay, let's see. Okay, let's format my memory card. And while I do, now there's a lot of backstory behind this. Like I said, if you haven't watched .hack Sign, it's not a must, but it really helps. This happens before .hack Geo and .hack Roots, the anime, with it. So this is kind of the predecessor to the game that I've already done a few episodes of, though it was very laggy on an emulator. It'll be a lot nicer quality later. Also, I have the option. I can put it into, what's it called, Japanese with subtitles, but however, since most people that is our audience is English, I'm not going to put it in Japanese. The news. This is actual real news within the real world of the game world, kind of. Basically, it's the world outside the game, inside the game. Yeah, there's Inception for it. New transport system operational. There's a new type of rail system, which when there's a crime, it'll reroute so that it won't affect people, etc. The world is the top 1,000,000 games. By the way, I'm only gonna read these somewhat, the first ones at least, because they take a massive amount of time. Neural goggles is basically a head-mounted display for the game. Speech to text recognition is only a 0.50 error rate, so pretty much you can talk and it goes into text. It's like Dragon Speak Easy, etc. for the computer, though Dragon Speak Easy sucks and doesn't do anything very well. And the ultimate OS system is what we're on actually right now, and it's supposed to be virus free. So without further ado, let's jump into the world. Well, actually before that, the board is basically a forum where they just post things. And I'm going to be going through this ridiculously fast because there is a massive amount of stuff to go through here. System explanation. What's a skill? It's basically a skill. You use it and it can be used to kill things. Spells are the same. Different defenses do different things. Tolerances and elements. Skills change depending on armor and etc. Play knowledge. Things are too strong in a single area. You go to areas by combining keywords, like 3 words, and you get to an area based on that. So basically, depending on what you put in, you could go up against way too high of enemies. The Zeit statue is this dungeon searching for an adventurer. Gave a title of honor as the hero of Zeit. Basically, if you put chronicling as the start, you can go down and get to a Zeit statue. And then there's rankings, which Balmung is at the top with the time of 0:02:12. Wow, he's quick. Orca's next, followed by Sieg, Highlander, and Nog. New transportation system, which we already explained. The world reached 20 million, we already explained. Neural goggles. Keyword creation. I already explained that. Depending on what you put in, you could be against too strong monsters. Grunties. Grunties are basically a giant, well, a little pig thing that you can feed random items to. You'll see plenty of them when I play. And basically what you do is you feed them, and once they grow up, you can either trade items with them, and you can ride them. So they're useful in some ways. Spring of the Mist, basically you toss in items, and I'll show that later. Item trade, you can just trade stuff to get higher level stuff. Symbols, they give you special magical effects, and upgrades, which is all elemental stuff and chests, etc. Okay. Told you it was a lot of text. If I'd actually read through it word for word, that would have taken well over half an hour. And I summed it up in around 5 minutes. But for now, the rest of the story I will be going through nice and slow so you guys get it, etc. As well as I may explain certain points, so there will be spoilers, unfortunately, for you guys. But let's get started. Do our first dungeon. Aqua Capital Mac Enu.
Hey.
Yes, I did.
You made it.
It's kind of hard to get lost in a computer system.
Hey, it's me, Orca,
So
the
that's
Blade Master.
Yasuhiko.
Whoa! You look so different from the real
You're not supposed to call
Yasuhiko.
him that.
Nothing like the real you.
Hey, in this game, I'm Orca. Regardless of what I am in reality, I'm pretty well known here. What?
No.
I love
You
how
look
they
great.
use the emoticons actually in the game, like an actual
Anyway,
RPG.
take this.
This game was made ages ago, and
With flash mail, you
member
can
addresses
exchange.
basically you can add people to your party, etc.
First, press in the menu. Select.
But this
party.
game was made ages ago, and
names-
for the time, this is absolutely high quality. Some of the dungeons, like, I'll be trying to get through the
See?
games as fast as I can, but some of the dungeons are ridiculously
In a
similar to each other.
well,
So I'll be adding commentary just to keep it fresh, as well as that's the Chaos
This-
Gate, so I can go to
in the
different
world.
areas. I'll be making
select new keyword.
but I'll be going through the maps, etc. But there's parts where I'll have to collect items to get further in the game. I'll be grinding that off screen just so you guys don't have to watch me fight the same monsters over and over and over and over till I get the right item, kind of thing. But yeah, let's go actually finish this. Yes, I know how to put keywords in.
Now you're. Oh,
Basically,
select
the three
warp.
words in there, each column is a word, so in field type, the last gem shows that it got that quality from Aquafield, part C. So basically it just tells what you're getting yourself into, kind of. Mainly the main thing that matters is the battle level and the element, because pretty much if you're strong against that element, you should be fine against the monsters, etc. I've already beat all 4 of these games, but I'm doing it just as an LP because I loved these games as well as the whole series. I've pretty much played them all, except for
Before we get
G.
going, let me explain to you about the
Camera is basically simple enough. Right analog
Base.
stick. Well, not right
First,
analog.
rotate
L1
the
and
camera.
R1.
Push either the L1 button or the R1 button to move the.
Zoom
Good.
in and out is the right analog
You can zoom
stick.
the camera in or out by using the right analog stick. Try it. Yeah.
Reset with
Finally,
R2.
you reset the camera.
This is a field. Pretty much, you can
grab-
find monsters in these portals.
The L. Nope.
The red arrow is the dungeon. The blue thing on the left is a spirit mist
Ba-
thing.
But then,
And using a fairy's
Are you-
orb says where the portals are. Though
yellow.
I won't be using those very often. Basic attacks are just X, slash it all around, kill it. Simple enough. Unfortunately, the one thing that disappointed me in this game, there is no guard. However, there is a very, very
Press the
complicated
triangle button to open. Okay. then.
menu system,
the
which I will
That's
navigate
it.
ridiculously fast and quickly, but I won't do much
Before-
explaining on it.
What? It's you.
Apparently I'm picky according to him, yet he just told me to heal me.
That.
Okay, let's go to the mist spring. Yeah, he's level 50, he like one-hits things instantly.
The spring has a
Ah, damn it, I don't have anything I can upgrade at the moment. I forgot about that, but I'll just head into the dungeon. I might as well kill things along the way due to the fact he's pretty much so he's not even one-shots everything. For example, in insta-kill. But this is just only for the start of the area. We'll see what happens.
Now we can start exploring the dungeon.
You can't get out of the dungeon inside the dungeon. That's a normal treasure chest. You can get items from it. Simple enough. These are booby-trapped. You just need to use a fortune wire on it, and it's perfectly safe.
When you want.
Okay.